Why are most people broke even after years of hard work? You punch the clock, hustle through endless to-do lists, and still somehow the bills keep winning. You work every day, but money just slips through your fingers. Why? Welcome to Finance Academy, where we talk about the money truth school forgot to teach you. If you're new here, hit subscribe and join the Finance Academy family, because today I'm going to share 9 harsh money realities you absolutely need to learn before you turn 30. These truths might sting a little, but once you accept them, you'll have a fighting chance to build real wealth. Stick around until the end, and I promise you'll see your financial future in a whole new light. Here's a harsh truth. No one is coming to save you. There's no fairy godmother waving a magic wand, no secret investor waiting in the wings, no employer plan secretly stashing money into your retirement. Every late-night infomercial and every social media guru promising one weird trick to get rich quick is just hoping you'll click their link. In reality, your financial future is your own responsibility. You have to make the decisions, face the uncomfortable sacrifices, and wake up every morning knowing that your progress depends squarely on what you choose to do today. It's a scary thought, but it's also liberating. Because once you accept that you're in the driver's seat, you can start steering toward the life you really want. As you come to grips with that reality, there's another eye-opener you need. Being busy is not the same as being productive. You might fill your days with back-to-back meetings, social media updates, and endless email chains, but if those activities don't move the needle on your bank balance or your long-term goals, they're just noise. Results are the only currency that banks will count. You could spend 30 hours a week reading personal finance blogs, watching investment tutorials, and sketching budget spreadsheets. But unless you actually open an account, set up automatic transfers, or pull the trigger on an investment, all that effort stays theoretical. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Learn to spot the tasks that have real impact, ruthlessly cut out the rest, and you'll find your savings account growing faster than you ever imagined. Once you've mastered the art of productive action, you'll see why your salary alone won't make you rich. Most of us are taught to chase bigger paychecks, negotiate raises, switch companies, climb the corporate ladder. And yes, higher income helps, but it's a hamster wheel if that extra cash just disappears into bigger apartments, newer cars, or fancier dinners out. True wealth comes from leverage, earning money while you sleep, letting other people's time and money work for you. That might mean starting a side hustle, investing in rental property, building an online business, or even just writing a blog that pays dividends down the line. Your salary is the seed, but you need additional streams of income to water and grow it into something that can stand on its own. With more cash flow under your belt, you might think saving will be enough. But here's the 4th tough lesson. Saving without investing is not enough. Inflation is a silent thief, steadily nibbling away at your hard-earned dollars. If you stash all your money in a savings account earning next to 0 interest, you're actually losing purchasing power every year. Imagine putting your money in a vault with tiny holes. Over time, those holes let your value leak out drop by drop. Investing in diversified assets, stocks, bonds, index funds, real estate, helps seal those holes and push your wealth upward instead of letting it spiral downward. Yes, markets fluctuate, and yes, there's risk, but understanding how to ride out storms can be the difference between watching your money melt and seeing it multiply. Once you commit to investing, you'll also notice the habits that keep ordinary people stuck. Buying liabilities instead of assets. A fancy car, designer clothes, the latest smartphone, these all feel like trophies, but they drain your bank account instead of filling it. An asset, on the other hand, is something that puts money in your pocket. A rental property, dividend-paying stocks, or a business you own. The rich focus on building portfolios of assets. The rest of us fill our garages with liabilities that lose value the moment we drive them off the lot. Next time you're tempted to splurge on something flashy, pause and ask, is this asset building or liability feeding? That simple question can save you thousands over a lifetime. As you start stacking assets, you'll quickly learn that time is more valuable than money. Every hour you spend trading your time for dollars is an hour you can never get back. So instead of always chasing another hour of consulting work or overtime pay, think about how you can trade money for time. Hire help for mundane tasks, Automate as many bills and savings plans as possible, and invest in products or services that free up your schedule. When you win back your time, you win freedom, the ability to learn, to rest, to spend time with loved ones, or to launch that side project you've been dreaming of. Money can be replaced. Time once spent is gone forever. That perspective shift will change how you prioritize every decision you make. You'll also find that your friends and habits play a huge role in shaping your financial future. You can't hang out every weekend with people who inflate their egos by taking out new credit card advances on fancy dinners without feeling the pull yourself. Similarly, habits like hitting snooze on your savings transfer, ignoring your budget, or avoiding tough money conversations with your partner become self-fulfilling prophecies. Environment matters more than talent or luck. Surround yourself with people who respect money, who share your disciplined approach, and who push you to grow. Cultivate routines that automate good decisions, like a nightly review of your spending or weekly check-ins on your goals, and you'll find that making smart financial moves becomes second nature. After you've got your circle and your habits aligned, you might start craving more money as the ultimate solution. But here's a hidden truth. You don't need more money. You need more discipline and self-control. Most of us inflate our wants to match our means. The moment we get a raise, we're suddenly comfortable spending more on streaming subscriptions, restaurant outings, or impulse buys. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you exercise it through budgeting, resisting temptation, and delaying gratification, the stronger it gets. With a bit of practice, you'll find that the urge to splurge fades, and the satisfaction of watching your investments grow becomes more rewarding than any material purchase. It's not about denying yourself pleasure. It's about choosing the right pleasures that pay dividends in your future. Finally, embrace the fact that financial freedom requires sacrifice. Every dollar you pour into stocks instead of clothes, every extra hour you spend learning to invest instead of binge-watching shows, every uncomfortable conversation you have about money with a partner or a friend, all of these feel painful in the moment. But comfort now often means struggle later, and vice versa. The late nights you spend budgeting pay off in worry-free mornings. The grocery trips where you choose simple meals save up for experiences that feed your soul. Saying no to a weekend getaway might feel like missing out today, but it could mean retiring and traveling the world decades before your peers. Sacrifice isn't fun, but it's the gateway to freedom. If even one of these truths hit you hard, it's time to take action. Picture yourself at 30, comfortable, confident, and in control. That future starts now. Drop a comment below and let me know which truth resonated most with you. Subscribe to Finance Academy and join our community of go-getters who refuse to settle for the status quo. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into strategies that can transform your life. Your journey to real wealth begins today, and I'll be here every step of the way,